This is the story of the Phantastic Phillies, a team whose roots date back to the distant year of 1883, a team whose heritage is as rich as any team in Major League Baseball, but a team that had suffered through the longest period of barrenness in Major League sports. That is, until 1980.
Pitch on the way to Booney. He drops a bunt. It's fielded by the pitcher. Throw to the plate. Throw is wild. Phillies win the game.
Check swing, ground ball, third base. Schmidt plays to second. There's one. Back to first. Double play.
Here's Tug to the windup in the 2-2 pitch. Called third strike. He struck him out with a fastball right across the middle. He caught him looking, and Tug McGraw strikes out the side in the 8th inning. Long drive to left field. He buried it. He buried it way back. Out of here. Home run. Mike Schmidt puts the Phillies up 6-4.
To be a Phillies fan in 1980 was something special, something that will live with the millions of loyal fans for many years to come. Over the years, generation after generation has followed the fortunes of this team. There were many memorable moments and many great players to be recalled. However, that ultimate moment of glory had always eluded them. Then in 1980, when no one expected it, it happened.
Willie Wilson standing in. A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Yes, yes, they did. Phillies are the world champions of baseball.
In retracing the Phillies' rise to glory, you have to go back to the date of August 31st, 1979, when Dallas Green was appointed manager. It was not a job he desired. It was not a job he intended to keep. His future lies in the Phillies' front office. However, Dallas Green was the right man for the task at hand. He had heard the stories of how the Phillies were a team of talent, but a team that lacked desire, a team that lacked heart. With job security the furthest thing from his mind, Dallas Green responded to the challenge. He made no outrageous promises. All he said was, "If I keep yelling and screaming, they'll eventually be listening." And listen they did. When the 1980 season began, it was felt that Pittsburgh was the team to beat in the National League East, with the Montreal Expos offering a serious threat. The Phillies? Well, they're good, but you know that Philadelphia syndrome. Over the first couple of months, the experts appeared right on target, as Pittsburgh ruled the roost with Montreal in close pursuit. But by mid-June, the National League East race took on a new look as the Phillies made their move. On June 18th, they found themselves just one half game from the top when they snapped a ninth inning 1-1 tie against San Diego en route to a 5-1 victory. Pinch hitter Keith Moreland led the way with a clutch double.
Pitch to Moreland. Swing and a long drive, deep center field. Stayed away back. This ball is off the top of the wall. Maddox scores. Boa scores. Phillies lead it 3-1 on a big pinch hit double by Keith Moreland.
Lefty Steve Carlton, a two-time Cy Young Award winner, appeared headed to another one of those years as he was rolling along at a blistering pace. On June 22nd, he picked up his 8th straight win to improve his overall record to 13-2. The Phils broke the game open in the 7th with Lonnie Smith, Mike Schmidt, and Greg Luzinski leading the way.
Blue stretches. Here's the pitch to Schmidt. Swinging a fly ball right field deep. Jack Clark going away back. Can't get it. Fair ball off the fence. Lonnie Smith rounding third. He'll score. Schmidt to third base with a triple, and it's a tie ball game. Pitch to Greg. Swing. Line drive right field. It's caught by Clark. Schmidt tags. Clark's throw to the plate. Offline. Mike scores, and the Phillies lead it 4-3. And Mike Schmidt is with us now, and Mike, big blow there and a good ball game.
Well, thank you. It was a good ball game. I'm very happy about this game, not only for Steve, I guess getting his 13th win, but this is the last game of the road trip. Give us a little momentum to go home with. We got some hitting out of the middle of our order, the guys that haven't been swinging too well lately.
Mike, the triple that you hit off the right field fence, did you feel like it was going to carry that far?
Definitely. You called it a fly ball, Harry. I'm not too appreciative of that.
The Phils were hanging tough, trailing the Expos by a couple of games. On June 30th, the Phils journeyed to Olympic Stadium to take on those Expos in a 3-game series. In the opener, the Phillies hit Montreal with a 7-run 4th inning that resulted in a 7-5 victory. Keith Moreland and Pete Rose provided the bulk of the heroics in that big inning.
From the windup, the pitch on the way to Moreland. Here's a ball well hit to deep left field, way back. That ball is out of here. A grand slam home run for Keith Moreland. And the Phillies take a 4-0 lead. 2-1 pitch to Rose is a drive deep to right field. Off a square way back. That ball is out of here. Pete Rose has his first home run of the year. A 2-run homer for Pete Rose, and the Phillies lead it 7-0.
The following night, the Phillies again defeated the Expos, this time in 11 innings. With the score tied at 3, Pete Rose plated 1 run, and the Montreal error would prove to be their undoing in this 5-4 Philadelphia win.
Pitch on the way to him, ground ball, base hit to left field. Gross is being waved around. Here's LaFleur's throw. It is offline. Phillies score. Throw to third. The ball gets away. Picking up and coming on in is going to be Booney, and he scores. Phils get 2 runs.
At the All-Star break, the Phils found themselves just 1 game from the top. One of the reasons for the Phillies' newfound success was the job turned in by rookie right-hander Bob Walk. One of those free spirits, Walk won his 6th straight on July 16th when he turned back the Houston Astros on 3 hits. Then the next night, the old master himself, Steve Carlton, did the rookie one better, allowing the Astros a mere 2 hits and winning his 15th game of the season.
Here's the stretch by Carlton. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, first base. Pete Rose has it. Run to the bag. Rose wins, and so do the Phillies.
However, there were storm clouds on the horizon. The Phils started to slip. On August 10th, they dropped a doubleheader to Pittsburgh. They were now in 3rd place, 6 games off the pace. But Dallas Green kept screaming, and the Phils kept listening. On August 21st, they had crawled back to within a game and a half of the top, and they defeated the San Diego Padres in 17 innings. The game was finally resolved when Bake McBride tripled home Mike Schmidt.
Kiddie's pitch. Here's a ball ripped into deep right center field. Winfield giving chase, so is Mumphrey. They can't get it. Schmidt had stopped at second base, but he's being waved around. Here comes the relay. Here comes Schmidt. He scores. Phillies win. 9-8 Phillies in 17. They win.
The Phils eventually reached the top of the division on September 4th when home runs by Mike Schmidt and Greg Luzinski powered them to a 3-2 victory.
Very high fly ball deep to right field. Way back. Out of here. Home run. Mike Schmidt has just hit his 7th career home run off Jerry Royce, and the Phillies lead it 2-0. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive left field. Deep. It is out of here. Home run. Greg Luzinski, a line homer into the bullpen and left. And the Phillies lead it 3-0 for the Bull, his 17th.
It was becoming evident that this race was going right down to the finish. On September 8th, the Pittsburgh Pirates, struggling to stay in the race, were in Philadelphia for a 2-game series. In the opener, the Phillies downed the Pirates 6-2. Then the following night, they completed the sweep with a 14-inning, 5-4 victory.
Pitch on the way to Booney. He drops a bunt. It's fielded by the pitcher. Throw to the plate. Throw is wild. Phillies win the game. A heap at the plate as Maddox comes sliding into Watt. Gary is down in a heap. The Phillies have won the ball game 5-4 on the bunt by Bob Boone.
The next night, the Phils were at Shea Stadium to take on the lowly New York Mets. Dallas Green took a gamble and sent rookie Marty Bystrom to the mound, and came up a winner as the youngster hurled a 5-0 shutout in his first Major League start.
Here's Elliott Maddox sending a fly ball center field. This ought to do it. Gary Maddox camping. He waits. He takes it. Marty Bystrom has pitched a 5-hit shutout, and the Phillies have won the ball game 5-0 to remain a half game behind the Montreal Expos.
Marty, congratulations on just a super job in your first start. You have to be very, very happy. Were you nervous at all at the beginning?
Well, just a little bit there, but not really. After throwing that 1 inning in L.A., I took all the nervousness away there, and I just felt comfortable and relaxed. Went out there and threw strikes tonight.
You appear to have command of all your pitches.
Yeah, well, that's what helps me get these guys out up here, and everything worked out good.
Then the following evening, veteran Dick Ruthven notched victory number 15 as he downed the Mets 5-1.
The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a long drive, deep left field. Henderson back, out of here, home run. Mike Schmidt's 38th home run of the year. First hit of the ball game for the Phils has put the Phillies on top 1-0. Pitch to McBride.